The title, we call them pirates out here, actually comes from the Life Aquatic, a movie directed by Wes Anderson. The original painting is by E. Phillips Fox, and it was painted on the eve of Federation to, I guess, solidify colonial rule in Australia. The idea of the painting is, I guess, questioning Australian history. What I'm trying to do is portray it from an Indigenous perspective. The idea of piracy being a tool that I use to show certain ideas of what the British did when they came to Australia. When Captain Cook landed in Botany Bay, the local Aboriginal people thought that they were women because they had no beards. Like the idea of piracy, black beard, blue beard, but Captain Cook and the British, they did it without a beard, so that's the reason that I call them no beard. It's a way of introducing satire, a kind of humour into my work, to allow the viewer to be drawn into the work and not, I guess, intimidated by the work. In the original painting by Phillips Fox, there were two Aboriginal people, two Aboriginal men that were opposing the landing of Captain Cook, and what I did was I replaced the Aboriginal people with the grass tree, the common grass tree, which is known as the black boy. The idea of using things like that to show certain things, like the way they made assumptions about our culture, is important in the work. Certain icons, the patch and the parrot on the shoulder, the flag, which is a combination of the Union Jack and the Jolly Roger, and I call it the Jolly Jack. You can see the skull and the crossbones on top of the Union Jack, and that's a reoccurring motif within my body of work. The other elements I've introduced into the painting is I introduce people, my contemporaries, so people that I know. This guy here is actually my housemate, my girlfriend's sister's partner, and also this guy holding the flag is my girlfriend's sister's husband. Also, in the painting, if you have a look over here, I've introduced the smoke into the painting, and it's to show that there were close-knit communities within Australia. So just using certain tools, I try and question the romanticism that surrounds the image. The format of the painting, if you can see the white outside of the painting, it's kind of based on the postcard format. I originally, the first painting that I created was of Captain Cook, and it was by John Webber, and it's in the National Portrait Gallery in Canberra. And the image that I made the reproduction from was a postcard of the image, and I kind of thought that later on down the line, when I had a chance, I would like to send these paintings to England to show them a postcard of the consequences that have come from, you know, the things that the empire had done.